So, starting off with the round, sir, let's start from your journey.
Absolutely. My journey has been a bit of an up and down, so I won't go into all the details. But all in all, I can say that my passion has always been at the intersection of technology and business.
Hello and welcome to Bharat ChangeMakers, the series where we spotlight visionaries reshaping India's business and technology landscape. I am Khushbu Kabra, and today we are stepping into a sector that's rapidly transforming the way business operates across the country, the technology and IT services. From powering startups to enabling large-scale enterprise solutions, technology is at the heart of India's growth story. Behind every successful digital transformation, there are leaders driving innovation, strategy, and execution. In today's episode, we are thrilled to be joined by Nikhil Jathar, Chief Technology Officer of Avansaber and technology leader committing to build scalable, impactful solutions that solve real world problems. Nikhil, welcome to Bharat Changemakers. It's a pleasure to have you on board with us.
Same here, Khushbu. Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
So, starting off with the round, sir, let's start from your journey. Every journey has a story. Could you share about your background, your early inspiration, and what led you to the world of technology and innovation?
Absolutely. My journey has been a bit of an up and down, so I won't go into all the details. But all in all, I can say that my passion has always been at the intersection of technology and business. So it started during my engineering studies when I began building website and small apps. And this was way back in 2006, 2007. That time, even building website was a really cool thing. So that's where I discovered that I loved more than just a technical challenge. I was fascinated by understanding client needs and delivering a solution, which actually helped me to understand where the real value lies. This desire for impact actually led me to Accenture, which was phenomenal training ground. And as a technical architect, I worked on a multi-million dollar digital transformation affecting millions of customers for some of the world's largest companies. It was incredible experience, but that role also clarified my ultimate goal. I realized that while I excelled at optimizing massive system, my true drive was to create them. That's why I co-founded Avansaber to build innovative platforms from scratch that solve fundamental problems for businesses worldwide.
That's so inspiring, Nikhil, to know about you. It was always interesting to see how personal experiences and professional milestones combine to shape one's leadership journey. Moving forward to know more about you. So now Avan Saber has been making its mark in the tech space. For our audience who may not be familiar with the same, could you please let us know about the company's vision and how it stands out in today's competitive technology landscape?
Sure. So at Avansaber, our vision is to architect and commercialize high impact software as a service and AI platforms that solve critical business challenges. We don't just build a software, we create engines for growth. For example, our platform Pi.team serves more than 1,000 small and medium scale businesses globally and we basically help them to manage their operation efficiently. What makes us stand out is our track record of creating real and validated value. For example, our machine learning powered platform called Zap Inventory earned multiple international awards before being acquired by a US company called InventSync. And this was way back in 2024. So in short, we have had multiple successes, whether it's a SaaS app like Zap Inventory or even the IP exit to QC Play Digital, which is based out of Hong Kong. So this third party validation through acquisition, awards, global adoption is what truly differentiate us. We focused on building technology that is not just innovative, but commercially significant and proven in the market.
That's great to know about it, that you're spreading across the world and, gaining so much worldwide attention, I would like to say. And that's great to know. It's giving so much motivation to the young entrepreneurs who are coming on the same line and same domain. So moving forward, and my next question to you is that as CTO, you are at the heart of driving innovation. Could you please share some of the key technology trends you are the most excited about right now, and how Avansaber is leveraging them to stay ahead of the curve?
Absolutely. I'm actually incredibly excited, like in the current present moment, because there are conversions of three areas. First of all, enterprise AI, extended reality, and automation. So extended reality is basically combination of VR plus AI, and it's called as a XR short form. So we are moving beyond generic AI to create highly specialized, accurate solution for regulated industries. Our platform, such as CraftAgent.ai, is a truth-first agent designed for finance and manufacturing, where accuracy is non-negotiable. In XR, we have developed a product called Stock VR. It's a warehouse platform that uses virtual and augmented reality to make logistics faster and reduce errors. Enterprise pilots are already reporting a positive return on investment. So we are not just following trends, we are building practical, high impact, high value applications at the intersection of these technological technologies to solve real world operational problems.
So since AI is taking up everything in today's time, so like how is your company building AI in a way that it doesn't steal jobs from the market and rather gives someone a need to get that job and build something better out of it?
Sure. So the biggest challenge I would say currently with the AI is accuracy and trust, uh, especially when it comes to enterprise use. So that's where we are deploying solution or products that we have exactly to cater to those issues. So, for example, hallucination. Like you cannot just use AI that just start pulling or retrieving and displaying random information which doesn't even exist in a real life. That's where our AI platforms like Craft Agent, AI, End Agent, they comes in and they provide a guardrails from the ground up. So End Agent, for example, is a secure on-premise assistant designed specifically for regulated enterprises or even for medium-scale businesses for that matter, which gives client full control over data, full control to the entire AI experiences. And another challenge I would also add there is scalability. So when we built Pilot Team way back between 2015 to 2018, since then we have served thousands of businesses. So we understand how to create a scalable solution. We had our we had to architect it for reliability and growth from day one. The solution is always to think about the core business problem and design a robust, secure, scalable architecture before writing a single line of code. So, in short, that's what we are already doing to make sure all these challenges are addressed.
That's insightful, Nikhil. Technology is really moving at a lightning speed, and I would love to know how you broke it down so clearly. Moving forward, with innovation also comes with challenges, whether it's scalability, cybersecurity, or adaptability to the new regulations. What are the some biggest challenges you faced in your role, and how did you overcome them?
Sure. So I'll give you a very simple example. I mean, it sounds simple, but we faced it was a big complex issue for us. So during Thanksgiving, many of our clients used to receive millions of orders. So and see, the thing is, only because you receive an order doesn't mean that you actually deliver the product to the customer. Sometimes customer places an order, they tend to cancel it next day or even after like few minutes. But order is going to come in the system. So you need to record it. You need to make sure the inventory is marked as per the order received. So this was one of the biggest challenges that we faced when we were deploying Zap inventory solution along with our partnership with Amazon, Shopify, Flipkart, and so on. And because it was a real-time application that used to deal with all the big sale event, whether it's a Thanksgiving or Amazon big sale events, Walmart sale events, Flipkart sale events, and so on, we had to make sure that our system is scalable enough to address these sudden uptick of orders. And then eventually, when all things are settled, of course, the number of orders is going to get reduced, and that way the cost around system should also reduce. But we were able to do like we were able to address that. And as I gave you an example in my previous comments, we also built pilot team that served more than 1,000 businesses worldwide. So we had to architect all these SaaS solutions for reliability growth from day one. And as I said before, the solution is always to think about the core business problem and design a robust, secure, scalable architecture before writing a single line of code.
That's great to know about how you face challenges and how bravely, you faced it and make it so beautiful. So moving forward with it, artificial intelligence and machine learning are transforming the IT landscape globally. How do you see AI shaping the future of technology in India, and how is Avansaber integrating these advancements into the solutions?
Sure. So I strongly believe the future of AI, especially in India, lies in moving from broad application to specialized accuracy vertical solutions. The real value for Indian enterprises will come, not just enterprises, to be honest, let me correct that word, for any businesses will come from AI that is reliable, verifiable, and secure. That's precisely our focus at Avansaber. Instead of general purpose AI, we are building platforms like Agent that provides secure on-premise assistant for all kind of industries, and especially if that industry need a data privacy. Then another product, craftagent.ai, we are emphasizing a truth-first approach to ensure the outputs are accurate and trustworthy. So by focusing on these high-grade vertical AI solution, we are helping Indian businesses leverage AI for mission critical function, driving real efficiency and transformations.
Absolutely fascinating to know about it, Nikhil. So AI is definitely becoming a game changer, and it's exciting to see how companies like Avansabers is leading the way. So, moving forward, Nikhil, the Indian government has been pushing several initiatives like Digital India and Startup India to promote technology adoption across sectors. From our perspective, how is the government shaping the tech industry, and how do you see companies like Saber contributing to India's digital transformation and shaping what we call Digital Bharat?
I think these initiatives create fantastic ecosystem for innovation. Avansaber contributes directly to the vision of Digital Bharat by empowering the backbone of our economy, the SMBs. Our platform pilot team provides 1,000 plus small and medium scale businesses with the digital tools that they need to grow and compete on a global scale. Beyond my work at Avansaber, I'm also quite passionate about shaping technology policy at a national level. I was also part of IEEE USA to advocate for technology policy directly to the US Congress, focusing on topics like AI democratization and R&D funding, bringing those insights back and contributing to the ecosystem here in India, whether by mentoring startups at IIT Madras, which I had done last year, or similarly serving on a university advisory board. For example, currently I'm at advisory board for a Vishwakarma Institute of Technology based out of Pune. So that's my way of helping build a strong foundation for Digital Bharat.
That's very enlightening to know about it, that you're doing so much for India and for your company as well. It's great to see the synergy between government initiatives and the private sector innovation driving India's digital growth. So, Nikhil, you might be knowing about that technology isn't just changing businesses, it's also shaping how a country grows and evolves. Another big theme today is the role of technology in nation building. So, moving on to the next question, in your view, what's one emerging technology or trend that you think will completely reshape the IT industry in the next 5 years?
So the thing with the emerging tech is, people always like, at least in the today's world, they think of AI as an emergent tech, which we don't. We think AI has already been there from last 3 years, and it is no longer an emerging tech. It's already there. Now, the question is, how do you apply to the production? So that's why I don't consider AI, but I consider its production application as an emerging tech. Number one. Number two, VR and AR, or I call it as a XR, extended reality. That's another emerging tech. And third, in my opinion, crypto, which is extremely, extremely important. Even though people think that crypto means Bitcoin or some of these coins which people should avoid altogether. No, I think crypto is much more than that, and I think that I consider that as one of the most important emerging tech of our generation. So, yep, that's what I believe in.
So, just like you said about crypto right now. So, how do you think that crypto is shaping India's, future entrepreneurs? Or do you think is it safe to use crypto in India? How do you see crypto as the future?
Sure. So, in my opinion, crypto can be used at multiple production application, whether it's a contract signing, real estate, or banking, finance. So all these applications are still yet to be materialized, and people are still trying to figure out how these contracts work. So a young person or anyone who is studying engineering or just passed out, they start learning about crypto, understand it. And again, I'll go back to my previous statement. I mean, of course, Bitcoin is important, but learning crypto is not about learning Bitcoin. Learning crypto means understanding how these contracts work, how the entire blockchain work, how it should be structured, how it should be programmed, how AI can be used to create these contracts. So all these things. So when I ask someone that, okay, how do I apply crypto or blockchain in real estate solution, they should be able to figure out what is currently, or how these industries currently work, and how a blockchain can solve some of those trust issues or some of the challenges these industries are facing.
That's wonderful to know so much about crypto, and it's I'm thinking that it's the future of India. Since if somebody uses it in a very meaningful way, so it's the future of India, and you can gain a lot from crypto. Moving forward, you know that leadership is not about technology; it's about people. How do you approach building and mentoring teams, especially in the high growth tech environment?
Absolutely. And so the thing with the culture is, you need to take an ownership, and of course, one of the other thing which is definitely the most important is purpose. So you build great teams not by managing tasks, but by aligning everyone on a shared vision. I focus on empowering my engineers and architects to take ownership of their work from design to deployment. Mentoring is also a huge part. So I love mentoring young students, young freshers who just joined the company. For example, I used to serve as a venture partner at AHA Ventures, where I evaluated and mentored some of the early stage startups. I sort of also have worked in the past with next generation of innovators and institutes. For example, as I gave you, I worked with IIT Madras and IIT Kharagpur, judging their startup competition. So for me, leadership is about building self-sustaining ecosystem of talent that can continue to innovate and solve problems. And just to add some other things, Khushbu, to my previous answer, I also believe, this current sort of like a hype for the cloud-based general purpose AI model will go away, and the on-premise vertical AI will come back, or it will get become more popular. So that is something that should more and more people should focus as a one of the emerging technology. Even though AI itself has been there for a long time, but vertical AI or focused AI, more simpler AI LLM models would be quite a good focus as an emerging technology for all young entrepreneurs or freshers who are coming in the market and just trying to learn about the AI.
That's great to know about it, Nikhil. Would you please differentiate between the vertical AI and uh, the different AI you're talking about right
The
now?
Absolutely. So it's vertical and horizontal. Now, I know I'm using sort of a generic terms like vertical and horizontal, but horizontal is basically general purpose AI model. So when you go to a tool like ChatGPT or Claude or Gemini for that matter, what you do is you interact with it. Like, for example, you need some sort of a legal advice, right? What you do is you pass some information to it and you get something out of it. Or and to that same AI, you can say, you know what, prepare an email for me or prepare some sort of a small presentation for me. So it's very generic. It works. I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it is very generic. But imagine AI, which is dedicated, like AI for lawyers. And within that, if you want to create more vertical, like if you want to have more vertical approach, you can have AI for lawyers only related to the marriage problems or a divorces, right? So that way, that LLM model can be trained on a much cheaper machine, right? For example, I can train the LLM on maybe a $1,000, like a 70,000 rupees machine, and rather than paying uh, these companies thousands of dollars, I am doing the same work for much cheaper price by having a vertical AI that just addresses the marriage issues or the divorce problems or the legal advice problems. So that is called as a vertical AI, and I strongly believe that our young entrepreneurs should start focusing on it more and more. So they should not think that they need to build another chat GPT. What they need to do is build a specific AI that solves a specific problem for that specific industry.
That's wonderful to know about it, Nikhil. Seriously, you have so much knowledge about AI. You're helping young blood growing so much in the industry. I mean, like, I'm speechless right now that you know so much about AI and you have deep knowledge about how tech industry is working, how AI is working, how generative AI is working, or just like you said, horizontal or vertical AI. So moving forward, let's have a quick myth busting round about a few questions I'm going to ask you. So the first one is the one skill every tech professional should master it.
I would say first principles thinking, the ability to break down complex problems to their fundamental truths and independent traits. I always tell them that create a workflow. Simple. I think that's what every tech professional should master.
Moving forward, biggest misconception about the IT industry sector.
Uh, I think it's everyone thinks that it's only about outsourcing or writing a code. True innovation comes from deep understanding of business problem and architecting a creative solution.
Wonderful. The tech trend you think is overhyped.
I'll go back to my previous answer. A generic AI is overhyped, especially when people think that there is going to be single godlike artificial general intelligence, or also called as AGI, and that will solve all the business problems soon. I think that is completely overhyped tech trend. The real immediate value is in the specialized, secure, verifiable AI tailored for a specific niche industry.
So, Nikhil, how would you help young entrepreneurs know about that this tech trend is not overhyped, just like you said right now?
Oh yes. So I I tend to use very simple rule. First of all, if your product is copy of a billion-dollar firm, that's not going to work. That means you are just on that hype train. Uh, that's a simple rule. So as long as that is not the case, I think you are safe.
How can professionals effectively transition from technical role to the leadership position?
So I think the mindset has to be changed from doing the work to enabling your team to do their best work. So focus on communication, vision, remove obstacles for them, uh, empower them, help them to make decisions. Let them decide. Don't decide for them. So I think that these things definitely help professionals to effectively transition them from a technical role to a more of a leadership role, leadership positions.
So the last question is, which emerging technology should have IT professional keep an eye on stay of relevance?
Honestly speaking, I love extended reality. I have both Apple Vision and Meta Quest 3. Although I always want to play games on it, but instead of that, I end up doing some sort of app development and some sort of a test using those XR headsets. So I strongly believe extended reality for industrial applications and secure verifiable AI, along with the XR, are the emerging technologies should every IT professional keep an eye to stay relevant. I think there is a huge opportunity in these, and learning about them, just experimenting them would be quite useful.
That's wonderful, Nikhil, to know about it so much. Moving forward, many young entrepreneurs look up to leaders like you. What advice would you give to the young professionals or budding entrepreneurs trying to make their mark in the tech industry?
My suggestion is fall in love with the problem, not with the technology. So don't worry about trying to figure out whether to use React.js or PHP or Laravel or some sort of advanced web ID. But don't worry about that. Start with the real world pain points that you are passionate about solving. So when we started with PR team, the problem was helping small businesses simplifying their counting. So technology was the tool, not the goal. Then be persistent, build a great team. Most importantly, get your product in front of users early. Don't just keep on developing it. Take it to the users, let them provide you a feedback, and then keep on developing. The market will be your most honest critic and your best guide.
That's wonderful to know about it. So valuable, so knowledgeable. And I wish that young entrepreneurs might be listening to this podcast would know so much about it and gain valuable insight to, build a team like you and a better tech solution for a country like India. Before we wrap up, I would love to hear your thoughts on the future. What's next for Avansaber, and what personal vision do you hold on as CTO for the coming years?
So for Avansaber, the future is centered on deepening our expertise in enterprise AI, uh, sp- and focusing more on vertical AI and then XR. So we are scaling our platforms like Craft Agent and Ant Agent to serve more clients, specifically in regulated sectors, expanding the capabilities of our XR platform, specifically in the logistic industry. My personal vision is to continue architecting technology that has major positive impact on how business operate. I also want to invest more time in policy adequacy, mentorship, to help build a robust, innovative, ethical technology ecosystem. Uh, right here, I mean, actually, not just in India, but in US or wherever I can. It is about building both great products and great community.
Sure, Nikhil, it has been an absolute pleasure having you on board with us on Bharat ChangeMakers. Your journey, your insights, and your vision for technology was truly inspiring. To our listeners, thank you for tuning in. Keep following the series for more conversations with leaders who are shaping the future of Bharat.